Hi YouTube, Kelly here from The Shrinking Teacher. I wanted to call and give you a pre-op update on where I am in my VSG journey. I had an exciting week this week, so I thought I would fill you in on my journey. Um, okay, so that crazy eye motion was because my crazy husband came in here and distracted me. But anyway, so I am 32 years old, and I weighed in at my doctor's appointment this past week, weighing 282. My height weight is 286. And I went in for a post EDG results visit, and I got there, and my doctor was like, "Why are you here?" And I said, "Well, for my post EDG appointment." And he was like, "Well, you didn't really need this appointment. Let's turn this into a results visit." Well, the results visit is the last visit that you have pre-op, where you go over all the results of your tests and so forth. So he flipped through my charts, and my EDG was normal, no acid in my stomach, no germs, bugs, etc., no ulcers. I didn't have to be on an acid reducer or anything like that. He went back into my previous test and found that I had no gallstones. I do have a fatty liver. And basically all the rest of my tests were pretty normal, which is exciting. So I was crossing my fingers that we would be able to get a surgery date and find out my approval status with my insurance. Well, he came back in the room and said, "Hey, your insurance is approved. Did you know that?" I said, "No, I didn't know that." So he congratulated me. So I have been approved for insurance to have VSG. And we also, before we left the office visit, came up with a date for my surgery. I am a teacher, and I'm wanting to link this with my Christmas break. And it is official, folks. My surgery date is December 10th. So when I got to thinking about it, they do require us to do an admin visit. Now, the admin visit must be 30 days prior to surgery. If I was 30 days prior to surgery at the visit I had, I wouldn't have to have the additional admin visit. But so at the admin visit, it is actually the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And what we'll basically do is go over my pre-surgery liver reduction diet. We'll go over day of the surgery, steps and recommendations, and how all that will be handled at the surgery center. And then, of course, we'll go over what needs to happen the weeks after surgery. So basically, I will get to eat Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm going to eat some Thanksgiving dinner because my family knows how to cook. And the day after Thanksgiving is when I start my liver reduction diet. So the liver reduction diet for my surgeon, and I am going through Dr. John Bruce through Bariatric Specialists of North Carolina. I'm on a 2-week pre-op diet. The week 1 of that diet is shakes in the morning. They require you to use Bariatric Advantage, which is I guess the recommended liver reduction protein shake. I think I get 2 of those, one for breakfast, one for lunch, and then a lean and green meal. Now, it's basically low carb, no carb to get you into ketosis, which I'm learning more about what that is and how it's going to shrink your liver and produce ketones in your body so that it basically eats away the fat on your liver, which makes it safer and more accessible to your stomach during your surgery. So the other thing, the second week of my diet is completely liquid. It's 5 shakes, 5 of the Bariatric Advantage shakes throughout the day, and water, and that's about it, y'all. To be quite honest, when I walked out of the doctor's office knowing my surgery date, I went ahead and paid for my surgery estimate and my copay for the day. I walked out and I was excited, nervous, nerves in the pit of my stomach, just, ball of butterflies in my stomach. And I'm just excited to be on my next leg of my journey, to know that this is for sure going to happen. There is no turning back. Well, of course, I don't want to turn back, but, and I'm to the point where I'm excited to tell people that I am going to have weight loss surgery, that I am getting the gastric sleeve, and I'm ready to make a lot of changes in my life. And, I thought about it, and with my surgery date being on December 10th, and the 2-week pre-op diet, and the 2-week liquid diet afterwards, and then the transition into soft foods, I thought about it, and I was like, man, I don't get to chew the entire month of December. And, we've got 2 kids. We've got a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old, both little girls that I love so much. And I guess Christmas is going to get back to the meaning of Christmas. And this year, it's not going to be about the food. It's not going to be about brunch. It's not going to be about the big meal and the macaroni and cheese and the green bean casserole and the red velvet cake. Oh my goodness, I'm going to miss out on all of that. But, it's for the best cause in the world, and that is for me to take back my life. And so I'm doing this for me, for my health. I'm doing this because I deserve it, and I'm worthy to have a different life. God has made me special, and He's made me the woman that I am, and I'm ready to be the woman that God has called me to be. And I feel like my body is holding me back from where I really need to be and want to be. With having 2 young daughters, I want to be their role model and their support and be a good example for them, so that they can have a healthier lifestyle than I have. So I guess I'll probably update you closer to surgery date. During that Thanksgiving time frame, I will definitely update you and tell you how my pre-op diet goes. Y'all, I like to chew. I like to crunch and munch and snack, and those 2 weeks pre-op, I'm not looking forward to it. But anyway, I don't want to ramble on anymore. Please share my videos. I'm ready to just be shared and comment below. I would love for you to subscribe, and feel free to comment. Give me any questions that you might have. I'll be glad to reach back out to you and answer questions. So I guess that's all for now. Thanks, YouTube.